Now, President Obama's decision to boost troop levels in Afghanistan is obviously generating a lot of debate. Meanwhile, across the border in Pakistan's volatile tribal areas, where the Taliban also has a strong presence, a Chinese company is increasing its involvement.
Mingora, the largest city in the Swat Valley district of northwestern Pakistan, was left decimated earlier this year as the Pakistani military fought to regain control of the city from the Taliban, who'd captured it a few months earlier. More than 1,500 schools were damaged in the fighting. Now, some of those schools are set to be rebuilt, thanks to donations from the China Electronics Technology Group Corporation, a state-owned company that's engaged in everything from civilian electronics manufacturing to military applications. In a recent visit to Mingora, Yen Li-jin, the president of the Chinese firm, pledged to donate the equivalent of about $200,000 in aid to rebuild schools in the city. He also promised to establish a $500,000 education fund to benefit the area. The announcement from Li-jin came about 6 months after the Pakistan military successfully recaptured the city from Taliban militants. The government of Pakistan, along with its army, are now both engaged in reconstruction efforts. Li-jin's announcement came during a welcoming ceremony held at a local school in which he was greeted by a delegation of children and teachers. In his speech, Li-jin noted that Pakistan helped Chinese people affected by the 2008 earthquake in Sichuan, and said the time had come for the Chinese to do something for Pakistan. Tom Mackenzie, BON.
Well, Tom, of course that the relationship between China and Pakistan has been quite strong since the 1960s. And it's in China's interest that Pakistan is stable. In fact, a survey released this year shows that 80% of Pakistanis views China as a partner.
Yeah, and some of that positive feeling, no doubt, stemming from the fact that China has invested a lot in Pakistan over the last few years, a lot in infrastructure projects, building bridges and dams, and also trying to develop and help develop Pakistan's energy sector. The problem arises in that Chinese engineers are quite often placed in near sensitive areas because that happens to be where the energy or the construction projects are, and there have been kidnappings of Chinese engineers and there have been killings of Chinese workers as well, so that causes concern in China. So China has a lot of invested in Pakistan and very much keen to make sure that the country is stable.
Right.
And we're going to have more on Obama's crucial decision on Afghanistan in today's Straight from the Street, coming up after this.